Hello folks, JDI Gadgets. Rapoo MT750. I've been using this mouse for almost 2 months now. In this video, I'm gonna share with you my experience with it and also my tiny complaints about it. We're gonna talk about 5 aspects. So the first one gonna be the design. Design wise, it's look at the shape, you feel that it's kind of similar to Logitech MX Master series, and also it's kind of copy, I would say. Material wise, it's all plastic, but they did some treatment at the your thumb and the pinky finger area, so it's a little bumpy at these two areas, so it makes you feel like a little bit comfortable when you move it or use it. The button location pretty much except the power button on the bottom, everything else is on top. It's quite convenient, so whenever you want to switch in between different devices or you want to change DPI, it's quite easy. You don't need to flip it over, which is very good. It doesn't have a USB transmitter holder, so if you like use 2.4G during travel, then you're gonna have a little bit problem. You need to be careful about the tiny transmitter. The power button, I would say it's okay, but it's a little bit too deep. So if your fingernail is not too long, you're gonna have a little bit trouble to turn it on and off. The weight wise, it's quite okay, I feel, because it's only like 117 gram. For this size of mouse, I feel not too heavy. It's not too light as well, but I don't feel trouble to use it. Plus the ergonomic design, I feel quite okay, because I bought another ergonomic mouse at the same time. This one is 129 grams, so I don't feel trouble with it. So next one, we're going to talk about the function. So compared to the traditional mouse, it does have 3 more buttons. One is this one is horizontal scroll. The other 2 is backward and forward button. You can actually change the function in the software, which is nice. Connection wise, it can connect to 4 different devices. One 2.4G connection, 2 Bluetooth 4.0, 1 Bluetooth 3.0, and it has 4 DPI setting as well, so you can switch in between 600, 1200 by default, 1600 and 3200, and that's the highest, 3200. But you cannot change the each step's DPI, like you won't change 600 to 700. That's not possible. Okay, it has a built-in battery up to I think it's 800 mAh. It's a long-lasting battery, I would say. This built-in battery design is nice, because in one hand it reduces the mouse weight, but on the other hand it also reduce your cost of using this mouse. If you use those kind of like AA or AAA battery mouse, you need to change it once, or maybe 1 year or in 2 years, so it's still an extra cost. The thing is that they used micro USB charging port, which is disgusting, I would say. Okay, that's all about the function. It's okay. The functionality looks nice compared to traditional mouse. The next one is software. When I buy this kind of mouse, with extra buttons, software is a must for me, because I used to bought Rapoo mouse with 2 additional buttons, but I can only use it for backward and forward. But those 2 buttons only work with Windows Explorer and web browser. But I use gesture instead, so those 2 buttons for me is like useless. So that's why I really need this software support. So back to the software for this device itself. It is a 32-bit software, unbelievable in 2021 or 2022, right? This knowing like every time it launches the software, the window will stay there. You have to close it manually. It doesn't like a Logitech running in background, so it's quite annoying anyway. And it is not compatible with Windows 11 very well. I mean, you can still use it, but I don't feel like it's stuck sometimes and no response sometimes. So the next one is it has five button is customizable on the 2.4G mode, which is this one. Right click, vertical click, scroller, this one, and backward, forward, forward, backward, or in its horizontal scroll. But on the Bluetooth 4.0 mode, this horizontal scroll is not working. Okay. So the software, you can use it to back up the settings. So you log into your Rapoo account, then you can back up your setting in cloud. And when you change to a new device, you can download the settings, so you don't need to do it again. That's quite nice. But this mouse, the software doesn't work with BT Bluetooth 3.0, and it does has cross devices file transfer. So basically you can copy copy document from one computer to another computer. But the setting is easy, but it's the use experience is quite I would say weird. So if you are interested, you can go see my another video. I made a comparison between this copy paste between Rapoo and Logitech. Okay, the summary. Um, this mouse has a fair price. There is nothing unacceptable. Like comes, nothing is unacceptable. Except the slinky micro USB charging port. The battery wise is a long lasting battery. I pretty much this is the best one I have ever had. I have bought it for more than 2 months now. I use it like 5-6 hours a day. It's more than 2 months. I don't even know how much battery it has when I first had it. So I mean, I think the battery, even you are a heavy user, is supposed you can suppose that it will last more than 1 month, maybe up to 2 months. I don't know for sure yet, but I think it's even better than my Logitech MX Vertical. Software wise, it's usable. Right? It's not comparable with Logitech, but it's much better than this Deluxe. Okay. Button location is quite nice. The layout is great. So I don't feel I have any trouble to press any button. In a word, it's a qualified entry-level Logitech MX series substitute. So I highly recommend it for those ones who like Logitech MX Master but doesn't want to pay a premium price. It does have almost all the functions Logitech MX Master has, but it's not that user friendly, but it's usable, right? So, and the price is really really good. It's like $25. So what, maybe less than $25. So at least for me it's less than $25. So I nothing else you really can want to have in with this mouse. So yeah, pretty much that's all for this video. And if you like it, I hope you can subscribe or whatever you want to do. And I do hope I can see you in my next video. Thank you, and see you.